Hi Nykz Squad, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome to new members. Today we're gonna make this delicious chicken. I am still deliberating on the name. You'll see it in the title. Without any further ado, let's jump in. Alright, so we have 3.5 pounds of chicken here. And we're gonna season our chicken. This chicken I've already been rinsed with vinegar and have been cleaned. I have not removed all of the fat or all of the skin. And the reason why I would have left some, sure I don't want to leave this, of the fat is because when it's baking, that's gonna render and keep that meat juicy and moist. Alright, so when I'm done with this, there will be no trace of fat, just some really nice juicy skin. Yeah, but anyway, so first thing we're gonna add is some salt. We're not using a lot of salt. This is about half a teaspoon of salt. Then we're gonna be using my master blend seasoning, guys. And this, guys, this mix I came up with, and it's a mix of everything that I need for either chicken or poultry. Right? So you can see the seeds, you see the leaves. It's a mix of herbs and spices, specially formulated by me. Ensure quality taste. So look out for this coming on the market soon. Alright? Alright, after that, and this is a generous amount, guys, and I may put some more on it as well. Some black pepper. About a teaspoon of black pepper. Some all-purpose seasoning. And truth be told, guys, my favorite all-purpose seasoning is Maggi. So yes, this is Maggi all-purpose. Alright. And last but not least, for powdered seasonings is our smoked paprika. And this is about a teaspoon. I'm just gonna stir this up. Leave out any gloves, guys. So I'm gonna go in with my clean hands. I'm gonna rub this in, and I'm gonna look at it and see if I feel like I need to add some more of my blend seasoning to it, and to ensure that all this chicken is coated with seasoning. And guys, I have what I did for the thighs. As you can see, I kind of opened it so that the seasoning will get in there and be able to soak, you know, season to the bone, right? You can see make incisions into the meat so that the seasonings can get in there, because I don't have overnight for this to marinate, guys. Probably I give it a half an hour and then I throw it into the oven, right? And I want full flavor. Just gonna go ahead and add a little bit more of my master blend. I'm not sure what I'm going here, so you know why it don't want to come out, but let's go. Alright. So just like that, and this is to your desire, guys. I really like my chicken well seasoned, especially seeing that I learned from early that if it is that you marinate your chicken for a good period of time for it to soak, or whichever means you're cooking, you have to use more seasoning than you would normally use when you're going to go ahead and leave it for overnight or for a couple of hours. So if you don't like a lot of powdered seasoning, you don't have to use as much as I am using, but trust me, guys, the flavor payoff is worth it. And as you can see, a lot of natural herbs and spices is in this seasoning. There's no MSG in here at all. Alright, so after we've added that, I'm gonna go ahead now and I'm gonna add my scallion and my pepper. I'm gonna also grate my garlic and my ginger. So that's the scallion. And then once it is that I'm done with this, I'm going to wash my hands thoroughly, guys. Thoroughly. Or Scotch Bonnet Pepper. And some thyme. Not using a lot of thyme because I really don't like this thyme. It's kind of on the dry side. But guys, you have to season your food to get the maximum flavor potential out of your food. That's really the point that I'm trying to make. What I'm gonna do, because I have to go touch the grater and stuff and my hands are messy, I'm gonna go ahead and clean my hands and come right back. Alright, so now that I've gone ahead and I've washed my hands, I am going to grate up my ginger and my garlic, starting with my garlic. Guys, if 3 pieces drop in there, for me it doesn't really matter, because this is going to coat when I'm looking about the sauce. Not much. Alright, so our ginger. Just going to rub this in. No. Hey. I'm gonna be making a marinade of 2 sauces for my chicken. Hopefully, I've never had any of these before, so hopefully it doesn't shut up. Okay, it doesn't shut up. So we're just gonna add right. So we're just gonna add that over the chicken, and then we're gonna get some of our. You know, I was gonna do a Thousand Island first, and then so I posted, but that's not what I'm doing, guys. So here we go, and this is Mesquite smoked barbecue sauce by the best barbecue brand, Kraft. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's true. Free ad. All right, so let me just adjust. How is that? Okay. Alright, so now I'm just going to add that barbecue sauce a little bit. I'm going to rub this in again with my hands. Oh, there we go. Alright guys, so I'm going to wash my hands again. That feels so relaxing though. Look at that. Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna leave this to marinate about half an hour, and then it's in the oven for these days. Right? Alright, so now we're gonna go ahead and grease our tray, and I've lined my tray with foil, and I'm using a deep tray because what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna slow bake this in the oven first, covered with foil so that it generates its own juices, and that's the juice. Then I drain the juices. Once I drain the juices, then I'm gonna use that juice to actually make the gravy that's gonna go with this dish, guys. It's gonna be absolutely delicious. Don't know what to call this as yet. Probably you guys may have some suggestion, but it's a mix between raised chicken sauce and the Kraft slow simmered mesquite smoked barbecue sauce and some Scotch Bonnet. I'm going to be adding some more Scotch Bonnet to this, but first I want to be able to take out the kids' own, kind of separate it, and then I'm going to put some pepper on top of the others. Alright, so without further ado, let me go ahead and grease this as I said I was doing. Alright, so just some vegetable oil Any oil that you have will work. You just want to coat the foil so that the meat doesn't stick. Alright. I think that's it. I've gotten it everywhere. So we're gonna go ahead and start to put in. Listen to the file paper. Just easy yourself. Alright. We're gonna start laying our chicken. Look at the color. I can't wait to taste this. I just know it's gonna be epic. And then the final sauce. So start work on that. Oi, epic. Alright, so I'm leave the wing them put in the last because we need for bending. That means I'm gonna have to touch them. Alright, so I'm gonna fork in what I can fork in. Guys, you should smell this already and it not start cook yet. It not start. So guys, now I'm going to bend them, so I will go in with my hands into this. But before I do so, put some of this on top of this. Imagine if this will get overnight. Jesus, pizza, finger and toe lick off. Alright. So fold the wing, guys. The folding of the wing make it look, you know, it look like a better, look more uniform, guys. I like have little space in between, you know, but I don't know them chicken are going bad. Wait, let me see something. But if I come like this, fix it like that, get little space like that, not too bad. That can work. Alright, so I have 2 more wing. Guys, make sure I clean off feather everything off my wing, right? So I'm gonna show you how to fold it, just in case you're not really sure how to fold it and you're interested to know. So you just basically, so this is the wing, just like that. You just bend it, see there, voila. Fit it in a space. 1 more wing. I'll go again. Wing, 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 wing. I believe I can fly. Ooh, I believe I can touch the sky. Dream about it every night and day. Anyways, so hold the wing. See the tip here? Yeah. Hold it. Fold it. See? Yeah, bend it back over here so. Lord. That one they fight me a while ago. So it go. Go back on my sauce because I really want it one day. Just slowly work on this. Guys, I don't know if I'm excited like how I'm excited for the chicken right now. I'm excited. My nose excited. My belly excited. Alright, so we're going to put this into the oven. We're going to be doing it on 160. 160, no, we're not going 160, sorry. We're going to go 170, right? 170. And we are going to do that for about 45 minutes. We're going to check on it, base it as needed. And then we're going to take off the foil. And then drain off where drain off, put it back. Now cover it them time there. And we'll give it the next like 20 minutes or so, depending. Guys, cooking about watching. I don't really time the thing. I cook with my eyes, my nose, and my taste. God, the essences for a reason. Use them. Use them, I say so. I just use them. I care and everything. I check on certain things. Yeah, cooking or something will come natural. Love do it. And once you love it and you do it a lot, you get used to doing certain things. Certain things you don't need. Probably if I see a new recipe, yeah, me look on the recipe there. More than likely, I tell them I'm not gonna follow it to the T. I can't tell the last time I find a recipe and follow it to the T. I go change something or add something or, you know, do something a little bit different, but use it as a guideline. You know? So that's what this is. This is a guideline, guys. You kind of want them something on the chicken. Alright. Yeah. Ready for the oven now. Alright, so when I said I wanted it to generate its own juices, this is what I mean. And this is gonna be the base for my sauce or my gravy. Meat is tender, but it's getting there. It's not 100% cooked as yet. So this is after about 35 minutes. And I'm gonna drain off all of these juices into my pot that I'm gonna use to make my gravy or my sauce for this. And then I'm gonna come back but I'm gonna pop these back into the oven with no cover on them. And then finally, within the last 10 minutes or so, I'm gonna top it with the sauce that I'm gonna use it about 10-15 minutes and turn up the oven a bit so that it actually you know, kind of crisp the skin. All right, that's the juices.
A few moments later.
Chicken, guys, delicious. It's moist, it's juicy, it's beautiful. I can't wait to plate this. So remember to go ahead and give me a name below, and I am going to write the recipe, and for the name that I love the most from the comments, I'm gonna name it after that name. All right, remember that we use the Lawry's chicken sauce as well as the Kraft Mesquite barbecue sauce. And guys, I serve this with some sweet potato salad, some roast potatoes, and some Spanish rice with some fresh veggies. It was absolutely delicious. The chicken was tender, the chicken was juicy. It was absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much for watching today. Thank you for subscribing. If you have, and if you haven't already, go ahead, hit that subscribe button as well as a notification bell so that you're notified once I put out my new recipes. Love you from Chef Nykz.